Okay, what's up my good people? So this video is specifically for those guys who really don't understand what is virtual hook and on how to use the virtual hook. So every time before you execute your contracts, always make sure you refresh, that is your trading device. Yeah. So okay, something else that we're gonna do, let me first of all explain how the virtual hook works before we get to execute some few contracts. Yeah. So assuming you are trading markets like over, that is over 4. Yeah, assuming you are trading markets like over 4, that means you'll be losing on digits 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Those 4 digits, they are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they are 5 digits. Yeah. So the moment you set something like you set like 4, virtual losses, that means the tick has to play around digit 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. Yeah. So after these 4 consecutive losses, after the tick has been playing around these digits 4 times, that is been playing around these digits, that is 4 times, there is a high possibility, the highest chances, the tick will go to digits above 4, of which we have digit 5, 6, 7, we have 8 and 9. Yeah, so that is the basis on which the virtual hook works. Yeah, so like you set a number of losses that you want to hit on digits below 4. Of course, those are like you're trading over 4, you hit 4 consecutive losses, the robot switches to a real account, from virtual account to a real account, and execute one win. So the moment you make a win, the robot will switch back to the virtual hook will actually switch back to the virtual account, continue executing. The moment you hit on 4 consecutive losses, switches to a real account, executes a contract. So that is the basis in which the virtual hook works on. That being said, yeah, so let's just execute some few contracts here and see how the virtual hook works. So let me trade the markets like let me trade over markets like do I trade over? Okay, yeah, let me trade market like over 4. I'll use any volatility like 51s, and let me just take something like 50, then market like, let me trade like markets like over 4. So the same thing will apply in case you are trading market like under 5. So you just need to set up the number of losses you want. So then we have this market 2. You really don't need this market 2. Just click here, then set none. You can actually see market 2 has disappeared. In case you feel the 1 tick speed is too high for you, you can just vary the speed, set up 2 ticks, 3 ticks. But personally, I want to execute at a speed of 1 tick, because the whole argument, the reason why I created the virtual, that is the air bullet, was the speed. So for the stop loss, I'll set up to 1,000. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'll not be using this stop loss. Instead, I'll use the stop after. Like after 3 consecutive losses or 4 consecutive losses, the robot should automatically stop. Then set up your target profit. I'll set up to 200. Okay, to 200, like that. Then this is what I'll use to manage my losses. Stop after, then click here, consecutive losses. Like the moment you hit a certain number of consecutive losses on the real account, the robot should automatically stop. I'll set up to 4. You can maximum my normal tick is 4, 3 all 4. For this one, I'll set up 4. Then for over 4 markets, consecutive losses, let me just set up, that is 3. 3 is okay. You can set up, just remember, the higher number of consecutive losses you set, the better. Yeah, the more you stand a better chance of making more wins. Like you don't have high chances of losing. But because I don't want to take so many I don't want to stay in this video to be so long, I'll just choose 3. Then just click run. Let's see. You can actually see the contracts are being executed on the virtual account. The moment we hit 3 consecutive losses, the robot will switch to real and execute. Ndio hiyo tumepiga win. Amazing. So the moment you hit 3 consecutive losses, the robot will switch. Ndio hiyo imepiga win. Amazing. Amazing performance. So it's very easy. It's very easy. You'll just like the moment you hit on 3 consecutive losses, ndio hiyo imeswitch, tumepiga tena. The moment you hit on 3 consecutive losses, ndio hiyo tena. Just one last trade. Yeah, so the moment you hit 3 consecutive losses, the robot switches to real account. Ndio hiyo imepiga win. So let's stop at that point. Yeah, so the moment you hit 3 consecutive losses, yeah, the robot will switch, is actually switching from a virtual account to real account and execute 1 win. And you can actually check, we took 7 trades, 5 wins and just 2 losses. Yeah, so like trading with a virtual hook is very, 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 very easy. It's one of the easiest. It's just the same as trading manually. Yeah, it's just the same as trading manually, where you normally say, like, for example, you are trading over 4. So you want the tick to go on digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 mara kama 3 hivi, then run. The moment imeenda kwa 0, 2, 3, then 4. Those are how many? 1, 2, 3. No. Like just 3 times. 0, 1, 0, 2, 3. Then you run your bot on over 4. It's just the same. Only now that we have automated the process. Yeah, and you can actually see the results we got. We got how much? These are $195. That's more than almost close to 25,000. Exactly 25,000. Very, very easy. So it's all about kuwa tu mjanja na mambo yako inakuwa fiti. So the higher the number of consecutive losses you set, the better. And you can actually see that's the performance we got. Yeah, very simple, very easy. Just visit ritraders.co.ke. The access of this robot is free of charge. The access of virtual hook is free of charge. Just get on Traders and get to execute your contracts by the use of the virtual hook. Don't waste your time analyzing the market. Like myself, I don't prefer to actually give people stuff like signals, live trading. I better show you on how you can actually be able to do it, and that is the most important thing, because you'll not have a limit on how much you can make. You'll not have a limit on time, like you will have to always wait for me, and that's how we did it. That is 194 USD printed successfully. Goodbye.